Hi, welcome to another Hotel Tales What's Your Story chat series. With the re-implementation of the MCO, hotels are again crippled and are expecting a possible bumpy ride for at least the first half of 2021. Will hotels lose steam again, or are they more prepared now after having experienced MCO 1.0? We speak to Muhammad Zainal Ashikin, the Group CEO and Managing Director of Tradewinds Corporation Berhad, a leading Malaysian conglomerate, and the owner of the Dana Langkawi, Istana Hotel, the PJ Hilton, and the Mutiara Group of Hotels. Recently, 2 additional hotels and 1 golf club was added into their portfolio. The Vivanta Rebak Island Resort and Marina, Holiday Inn Glenmarie and Glenmarie Golf Club are the new additions under the Tradewinds management portfolio. Prior to Tradewinds Corporation, Zainal was the Chief Executive Officer for Desaru Development Holdings once in Berhad. He has over 30 years' experience in leisure and hospitality and tourism development. Amongst his notable successes are the Legoland Malaysia Resort and the Desaru Coast Malaysia, which is an integrated premium destination in Johor. He was a graduate from Illinois State University in the USA with a bachelor's degree in Parks, Recreation and Leisure Studies and holds a master's degree in Parks and Recreation Management from the Indiana University, Bloomington, USA. Let's chat with Zainal and find out what's his story. Stay tuned. Hi, welcome again to Hotel Tales chat series, and Zainal, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Hanley. Good to be here.
Great, Zainal. Zainal, I started this year by telling myself to stay away from the COVID-19 topic because enough has been discussed on this topic. I wanted to steer towards a more positive outlook for the industry, but as you know, unfortunately, with the announcements last week on MCO 2.0 and the declaration of emergency status in the country, I have no choice again but to bring you in to discuss about this COVID-related topic. Okay, Zainal, with the recent announcement of MCO 2 last week, hotels are again expected to lose revenue stream. Do you see a difference between the first MCO and this MCO 2 from the hotel's perspective?
Yes, obviously. The first was oh my God, a shock to the system. MCO 2, obviously we are well prepared. We know what to do, what to expect, and the action plans needs to be taken. In that respect, in fact, MCO 1 was, we felt it even when Wuhan virus was announced. We lost a lot of Chinese tourists, huge tourist loss into the revenue. Then the world pandemic started way before our MCO 1. So with our market being European market, we felt it almost immediately. But when MCO 1 started, that was a true shocker because not only the international borders were closed, domestic market was also closed. So that differentiating factor was we are now more prepared compared to MCO 1.
Very good, Zainal. But what have your hotels learned from MCO 1 that you can now apply in this MCO 2?
One of the beautiful things that happened during this crisis was the team were able to come and develop a playbook of action plans that need to be taken, whether it be cost containment strategies, sales and marketing strategies, cash flow management. So that playbook of MCO 1 experience is now well in place for MCO 2. So in that sense, we are well prepared. You know what to do, as I mentioned earlier.
No, that's very good. Let's hope that there's no MCO 3.0 that you have to revise your playbook, right? let's hope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Zainal, there has been recent calls again for the government to extend the proposed wage subsidy of 50% for employees with monthly wage of up to 4,000 and 30% for those earning between 4,000 to 8,000. What will your organization do if this wage subsidy does not materialize?
I think, Hanley, first and foremost, let's look at the current WSP, the Wage Subsidy Program. I have hotels, there are 2 to 5 months overdue payment from the government. So as mentioned earlier, cash flow is very important to all of us. With that program in place, we rely on that cash flow coming in to support our business. So without it, I'm afraid we need to reset. That's no two ways about it. We need to reset. Right sizing is the way to go, and reorganize ourselves for the current business climate. I think all hoteliers have no choice but to look at this particular possibility.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. I mean, situations like this, cash flow is of most important to keep companies afloat. But from the guest perspective, do you see a huge change in market segmentation in terms of buying patterns by hotel customers since the start of this pandemic?
Yes, we have experienced that. Customers, by and large, are not confident. So in terms of booking ahead of time, normally people book ahead of time, 2 weeks, a month, or 2 months ahead of time. Now the buying pattern, whether it's through our own website or the OTAs, is a day or two. So if a 24-hour pickup of sudden surge, especially when the domestic market was open just before Christmas, there's a surge. So that sudden surge is very difficult for hotels to prepare, especially into the F&B inventories, because there's a sudden surge. So what we see, that pattern of people taking time to book or booking in advance has changed tremendously because they are not confident of what's coming even next week. So with the MCO to announce until 26th of January, Chinese New Year looming, people are still not booking. They're still wait and see type of scenario, unfortunately.
Yeah, in fact, that really will affect the planning, the operations planning of staffing and all that, right, for the hotels. Yeah, I think this is a definite change in dynamics, in terms of how people are booking. There's a lot more last minute bookings that is coming in rather than forward bookings. Yeah. Zainal, tell us about Tradewinds. This is a big conglomerate in Malaysia. Tell us what we can expect to see happening in Tradewinds hotels in the coming years. Will there be expansion plans in the pipeline?
As a matter of fact, our expansion plan started in 2019, second half of 2019. We even have a full team in terms of coming up with a new design of a new hotel. We always have spoken to an operator in quite advanced discussion. When we wanted to roll out, which is in January, February, then the pandemic came. So everything is on hold, but definitely there are plans to expand our hotel portfolios. I just would like to add that the Holiday Inn Glimmer Golf Course and Vivanta Rebah Island Resort now, as of 1st January, come under the portfolio of Tradewinds Management Hotels. Yeah. So yes, definitely there are plans to expand.
Yeah. All right, Zainal, thank you very much for coming onto the show and for giving us this little insight about Tradewinds. We wish you all the best for the rest of 2021. We have been talking to Encik Zainal, the Group CEO of Tradewinds Corporation Berhad. And thank you for watching Hotel Tales, What's Your Story chat series. Thank you, Zainal.